Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sachin Tilekar, Director of India-Australia Business Forum Incorporated. And today we are planning to launch India-Australia Business Forum Incorporated Spotlight, a program in which we are planning to set aside some businesses who talk about their businesses and the journey that has been there till date, so that it becomes a kind of a forum where people, the businesses, they interact with each other and the business environment kind of grows. In this particular perspective today, you're just going to see in a short while a small clip from our businessman of today. And this is a creative house who has produced this video, and you'll kind of get to know a bit about the business activity. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all on this warm Saturday morning here in Australia, wherein we are meeting Mr. Kesari Bhattacharya of Creative Media. And he's the one who's produced the video that we recently saw. And good morning to you, Mr. Kesari. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a privilege for here.
Beautiful. Thank you so very much. Okay, before we go ahead in the interview per se directly, we would like to know a bit about you and how you got into this business and the other things. So could it be possible for you to tell our viewers a bit about your background?
I was born in a small town in eastern part of India. It's 80 kilometers from Kolkata called Tomluk. And my father was in CISF, so we moved around all over the country. So I mostly studied in central school, Kendriya Vidyalaya. And after I finished my schooling, I did my graduation in electronics from Gujarat College. And immediately after my graduation, I was commissioned. I had the privilege to join Officers Training Academy.
Oh,
and from in Chennai, and from there I was commissioned into the intelligence corps of the Indian Army, and then I came here to Australia. Since coming to Australia, I joined a home improvement company as a tradesman, and I slowly climbed the ladder. So after spending few years as a tradesman, I was promoted as a business development manager, where I spent considerable amount of time in sales and marketing department. From there onward, I got again climbed up the ladder and become master franchisee in Central Coast, where I learned the ins and out of running a small scale business. And I did that till 2016, yeah, 16 or 17 full scale. And since then, I started my own company. It's called Temper Creative Media. And yeah, that's what I'm at right now.
Beautiful. Good to know that. The journey has really been very, very interesting, I should say. Okay, but what prompted you to get into business? I mean, it's a decision, it's a major decision that people make in life to change from job to business. What prompted you there?
So, in my opinion, you will find most of the business are actually a leadership position more than anything else. And I kind of like that pressure, you know, that responsibility of so many people onto your shoulder. And I find I cherish that pressure, and I like the independence too. I wouldn't say I get more free time, because I know I don't. Business is probably more hands-on than your 9 to 5 jobs. But you do get your perks. You're not answerable to anyone. Whatever you pass, you fail, you succeed. Whatever you do, it's because of it's your own doing. You know, I like to keep it that way. So yeah, that's why I started my own company.
In this entire journey, now, how has been the support from your family and friends, which
Oh,
are
there
an
are.
integral pillar of anybody's life?
They are amazing. I would say it being first generation immigrant, and not only that, from the background that I come from, we come from low middle class family. We were never really pushed to pursue our dreams. You know, dreams don't really come true for people from my background, you know, my socioeconomic background. So I never really thought that I should do something that I am passionate about. So it has always been to be honest, I was passionate about army intelligence too, but since after leaving that, I just thought it was on a survival mode constantly, you know, just making a living, paying the bills, and making something for myself, my family, and my children. It was my wife who, I would say, pushed me into getting this, you know, into making it a full-time career. And without her encouragement, I don't think I would go anywhere. Like, and on top of that, my children, like I have a 3-year-old in the house right now, but you can't
Oh,
hear her,
lovely.
and
That's nice.
yeah, and she's naughty as naughty gets, and you can't hear her because she thinks that daddy is working, so she is staying out of my way. So they are extremely supportive. Yeah.
Beautiful. Good to know that as well. Temper Creative per se, what actually is the business model? What does it do? I mean, what are the activities that are carried out in the business structure?
We mostly do any form of creative media, any visual storytelling. See, if we are using an app, if you are using an advertisement, a reel, whatever, these are all part of a storytelling. All of them need to make some sort of emotional connection with the audience. And that's what we do. We help you spread your vision to the world so that you can make that connect with your audience. So whatever form it may be, it could be in the form of a reel on a TikTok, it could be advertisement on a social media, it could be a commercial on a television, it could be a portfolio of a fashion portfolio, and it could be a corporate video, it could be a brand video, whatever it is, we help create an emotional bridge. That's what we do.
Oh, beautiful. Good to know that. Once upon a time, your current state is this, you're a successful businessman and a media production house. But once upon a time, you were a startup as well. And there's been a good
Yeah,
journey for
yeah.
last so many years. So what message would you like to give to some of our viewers who would currently be in the startup phase? They're just starting their business. So what message would you like to drive to them?
It goes back to my storytelling as well. The kernel, the seed, the reason that they are doing whatever it is that they are doing. Now, mine was not a conventional startup. I'm not starting something which is haven't been explored before. So I did start a new business, but the model was already such kind of businesses are there. But a genuine startup where people, where they don't know what's going to happen, and it's a virgin territory that they are going to explore. It's a bit more difficult for them, but I would still say remain true to that seed, remain true to that passion, remain true to yourself, why you are doing what you are doing. Focus on that and slowly build upon that. Do not think too much about the end result, and definitely don't think too much about the dollar. That can backfire very, very quickly. Uh, Stay true to your passion, and hopefully, if you do the things right, it will lead you to where you needs to be. So,
I would like to thank Mr. Kesari for valuable time that you've given to the forum on a Saturday morning. I understand you are having a very, very busy kind of a schedule. So we wish you from the IABFI side a very best in your media business, and may you scale high and finally land up on the red carpet somewhere in Cannes and on big shows. And we certainly be proud that yes, our IABFI associate has reached there and we're really doing wonderful answers. A very best to you from IABFI.
thank you very much, and thank you very much for calling me as well, sir. I really appreciate that, and I wish you luck for the future.
Thank you so much.